So I've got a dilemma.
Let me hear it.
That's been sent through. So, okay, I've kind of narrowed it because it was a bit long, so I've just narrowed it down, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm a deal sourcer, and I've recently sold a deal to an investor. The deal seemed like promising, right? So, I, as the deal sourcer, is of the view that the deal is going to go through. So because I believe that the deal is going to go through, I then use that money in the, what's that period called?
Cooling off period.
The cooling off period to pay my bills and other things that I need to do with that money. But then on the 13th day of the cooling off period, they had a 14-day cooling off period. The investor turns back around and asks for the money because they're not able to operate in the property the way that they had hoped. But the deal sourcer has sold the money, has used the money, and this is the first deal that they've sold, so they're not sure when they're going to get, another deal because they don't have like a list of investors. What do you think they should do in that situation?
They should take out a loan to pay them back. No. What they should do, you're in a very sticky situation because first of all, the cooling off period is there for that same reason. Do not touch that money. That money is not yours.
Don't touch it to the 15th day.
Yeah, listen,
they don't even touch it on the 14th day.
Listen,
do not touch.
Give it a buffer.
I wouldn't even say the 15th.
What's supposed to happen is when they send you that money, it's supposed to go in your client account. So that's untouched. That's almost like, your pending transactions. Yeah, let that cooling off period happen, and then you transfer it over to your main account wherever you keep your deal sourcing money. You don't touch that money. That's the whole reason. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist until, and then even as you said, even after the 14 days,
a few more days, just give it
free, just a spice. In fact, you don't even need that money. Just leave it.
Just leave it.
Leave it. But what you can do in that situation is,
should they be honest with the source, like with the investor? Should they say, because in contracts, right, you have 28 days to pay back.
Yeah.
Right. I think so. If you've spent the money or the money's gone missing or whatever the issue is, the investor doesn't actually need to know that, right? All they need to know is that you're going to pay them back within a certain date.
Yeah.
Now I know a lot of investors who sign terms and conditions with sources, but don't take into account the fact that in the terms and conditions it says you are to be paid your money back or your refund within 28 days.
Yeah.
And so they do get a little bit aggy when you can't pay it within the straight away. Yeah, but really you're covered by those terms and conditions.
Yeah.
So should they be honest with the investor and say, hey, this is what's happened to the money. I will get it back to you, but it's going to come back to you within the 28 days and I can't do anything more than that.
Well, first of all, what I think they should do is find out exactly why they no longer want to go, the investor no longer wants to go through the deal. But then also what they should do is try and angle a way so that you can, instead of refunding the money, find them another property, a like for like.
Oh, that's good.
So if you find them a like for like, then you don't have to give back that money. It just means you've got to put in more work. You now need to put in more work for your stupidity for spending that money that weren't yours.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think that's fair. If failing that, then you just got to be honest and be like, actually, in fact, you always have to be honest. However,
not all information needs to be given.
Yeah. What you do need to tell them though is that if you're not able to if they're not satisfied with the replacement property, then tell them you're gonna refund them as per the terms and conditions within the 28 days. They might still not like it, but it's in the terms and conditions that they signed. And there's nothing they can do about that. They might not deal with you again after, but that's going to be a lesson for you going forward, not to touch that money until a month later.
Yeah. I also think a mistake that deal sources do make as well is not communicating effectively with the investor when they have to provide a refund. So don't what they call ghost. Large head keeps
I know.
Anyway. Yeah. I feel like it's so important. You're shifting yourself.
Yeah,
we were saying just for reference, because there's going to be a bit of a chop and change here. We just had an issue with cleaners again. So we're just sorting that. So we're just going to try and get back in the mind frame or frame of mind. Why is my English so bad? Is it having African parents?
It's not.
Is it having African parents?
Your mind goes so quick. That's what it is.
I like that angle. Thank you.
Your mind goes so quick, so super fast.
One more time.
Super fast.
Yeah, well, anyways, basically what I was trying to say is that I feel like something that deal sources miss is communicating with your investor.
Yeah.
So if you know that you owe them a refund for whatever reason, and that refund is reasonable, like, and you both agreed it, you should be giving them updates. And I think just keeping in touch with them will really mend the relationship and allow the relationship to actually grow, because people think that people will only work with you based on good results, but people will work with you based on bad results if you dealt with it well.
Because
So
they understand
example,
that things happen, but it's the transparency, it's the trust that builds from that okay, this one didn't go to plan, but we can go again.
Exactly. So I think that's something that people miss. I had a investor of ours who worked with somebody else. I felt a little bit bad because I provided them a person who sells deals, right? A deal sourcer who we have worked with before. And I said, I'll go to this person. She'll be able to get you really good deals. Like, we're not selling at the moment. Like, go to her. And she came back to me a few months later and was like, I worked with her and I haven't she's not giving me the money back.
Yeah.
And when I spoke to that person, they had said, like, such a lovely person, it wasn't with any bad intention, that they had spent the money because they were going into another deal. So that money that they had sold the deal with, that money was already somewhere else for them, and they had used it. She said, I'll definitely get them back the money. And knowing her, mate, the amount she passes deals on, and
obviously she'll make it.
She's doing like great things. She'll make it, but the panic there was there for her because she was like, I don't know
at
when,
that point,
but I have to make it within the 28 days. But the investor wasn't too pleased. And the reason actually the investor mentioned was that she hadn't been keeping her up to date. She said, I hadn't heard from her. And what you'll hear from investors when this has happened to them is they ghosted me. That's always the main point. It's not the fact that the money never came back. It's the fact you never communicated with me. So I feel like the biggest mistake that you can make, or the advice that I would give, is if you've accidentally spent someone's money, make sure you communicate with them that you are going to give it back, and make sure that communication is frequent and respectful.
Just keep up the same vim that you had when
you was trying to get the first lot of payment.
When you chasing the payment.
Definitely.
As simple as that. It's not hard.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
You should be.
And sometimes you might feel like there's not anything to really, like update them about. But again, it's just checking in.
Just checking in. Hey, this week, I can't apologize enough. I know that you said the deal wasn't up to scratch. I'm still, making sure that this payment's going to come through within the 28 days. Is there anything else I can do in the meantime to kind of reassure you that I'm working on this?
Yeah. And it's as simple as that.
You do that week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4 until you send that money back. But I think that's what a lot of people miss, is that communication and being accountable for the fact that you've inconvenienced someone. And the thing is, whilst you've spent their money, they probably needed that money for another deal. And missed that opportunity because you had their money tied up.
It's the inconvenience.
It is.
And that person is thinking that they're going to get their money back within the week.
Exactly.
Because you're not telling them anything. That's why deal sourcers get a bad name.
Yeah, I agree.
Because of that. And you always hear that story of, they ghosted me. And most of the time, it's actually not the case. It's just that they were poor with keeping you up to date.
I'm thinking of that girl that... that girl that we were in a group chat and someone was like, oh, so-and-so took my money, and she's out here on Instagram.
Yeah, she was on Instagram.
on eating dinner in the Shard. That was it, for her birthday or wherever it was.
And then someone screenshotted it and put it in the chat.
I was, honestly, it's actually not funny because that person was fuming. But it's things like that. You can't take my money and then go enjoy time with my money.
Even when I'm trying to contact you. I'm trying to get a hold of you. And
you think it's okay to upload on Insta that you're in the Shard with your man. And I know he's not paying for that meal. You are, because you just bagged 3K. Do you know
the man thinks he's cool.
It's a treat for him,
I'm being treated
on someone else's expense.
Do you know what I mean?
So I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to advise anyone, the advice would be just to make sure that you communicate. These things happen, and that's the whole thing about property. Property is about taking risks, and you're going to take a risk that impacts you in a negative way. It's bound to happen. Yeah. But the thing is the communication and how you rectify the situation. So that would be my only advice. I feel like it happens, but just be vocal. Literally what you said. Keep the same energy that you had when you was chasing down that money.
Same vim.
And make sure you have that same energy when you're providing the refund. And that would be it. It's a good lead up because that's something that can actually be one of my property icks. When people
I was going to ask you about your property icks and your pet peeves.
That's one of them for sure.
What you see.
I can do my pet peeves of working with you.
Okay. Let's go.
My number one pet peeve. Get out your notepad. My number one pet peeve.
Glasses.
Yeah. Is this gonna come back to me later?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm not saying anything.
No, go ahead.
This is no repercussions.
Yeah, what? Was it? Is it amnesty?
Immunity.
Yeah, an official pardon for people who have been convicted of political offences. You're about to commit a political offence.
I'm not committing a political offence. You're so extra.
So you was gonna make me seem crazy.
You are slightly because it doesn't apply because I'm not committing a political offence.
Amnesty means you got the floor to say what you want and there's no repercussions.
Okay, we'll go with it.
But if you
I
do
bet
get
you can't spell it though. I bet you can't. You've seen it now, so it's cheating.
Yes, it's too late now, but
anyways,
I'll use common sense.
One of my pet peeves is when you use therefore. You use therefore to connect everything. Like, I'll hear you in business meetings and you'd be like, yeah, it's a really good property, and therefore...
I think you're lying, you know.
No, you use therefore. And let me
I think you're lying still.
Therefore, and pardon, sorry? What does that mean? First of all, it's pardon, sorry. Second of all, what does pardon, sorry mean?
I've been saying it since I was a child.
Pardon, sorry, it's not a phrase. I've never heard it together.
I've been saying it since I was a child.
I've never heard it together. Pardon, sorry, it's not a thing. No, so I think
it's pardon, sorry, as in pardon me.
Hold on. Sorry,
it's like pardon me. But sorry, what did you say?
No, Sean.
But you know what? It does its job because then
it doesn't.
Because they repeat. It's only you that's got an issue with it.
I can't. That phrase, I don't get it. It does. It's just not a thing. It's not a thing. But that's one of my pet peeves. The language that you use to sound. What's the word? I was going to say scientific, but that's not. That's not it. To sound literate. Yeah.
When I'm really pulling out vocab.
You're really pulling out.
I don't use.
No, you are someone who pulls out vocab. You are literally sat in English literature exam.
Yeah.
Pulling out the best English that you could ever pull out. And I feel like that's one of them.
Not anymore though, I've changed though.
No, you literally will be on the phone and be like, hello? Pardon, sorry? That's all I ever hear.
Because I want to make sure.
Let it go.
It's thinking
We've
time.
Heard
it's
you.
extra thinking time.
You. What's your pet peeve of mine? Of me, sorry. Don't do nothing annoying.
Poor blimey. What is...
And also don't display me.
A pet peeve.
See, I'm perfect. Basically.
I'm thinking, which one have we got time for? I think that things aren't a problem until they're a problem.
I'm laid back.
No, it's not. It's no. I wouldn't even say it's laid back. I would say, like,
we deal with it tomorrow.
If we go somewhere, let's say for example, we go somewhere and I can foresee something being an issue. So in order to, I'm going to use big words. Yeah. In order to mitigate.
Spell it.
Don't worry, man.
Spell it.
In order to get past that issue or like just get rid of the need to actually have to deal with that issue if it comes up, I just want to do one thing. But you'll make it seem like I'm doing too much.
Yeah, you take too long.
No. So then...
You take too long.
So then I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not going to do it.
Cool.
Then what happens?
I'm always right.
No, hold on. Wait 1 second. You've had your time. No, you've had your time. You've had your time.
Listen.
You've had your time.
It was like you being fun.
Yeah, you've had your time. You've had your time, yeah. What happens is...
I'm going to
4 days later...
I'm going to interject.
4 days later...
I'm going to interject.
12 hours... 58 minutes and 12 seconds.
You're never right.
Wait 1 second. And I know that.
You're never. Like, there's not even a 1% chance.
Hold on. No, but listen. Because what happens is, then an issue
actually always right.
No, because then an issue actually comes.
Whose issue? Not mine.
An issue actually happens. And then guess what? Now I'm stuck in a dilemma because now, do I tell you, I told you so? Or...
I told you so is not being a team member.
No, but see, this is what I'm saying. That's my dilemma. But
it's also, you're also wrong because you're actually never right.
No, because if I don't tell you that I told you so, you won't understand for the next time.
You're never right, though. I'm actually always right. And the difference... Okay, let me move on to my next pet peeve.
You're not... No, hold on. I ain't finished yet. Yeah, so it's not an issue until it's an issue.
I do agree with that, though. I do think I'm pretty laid back.
Sometimes I'm thinking, let me just go and do this. Just one time. I just need a little bit of time. But nah, it's always an issue, fam.
I'm not necessarily always preventative, but you're overly...
You're reactive.
And I react so well under pressure.
But you wouldn't have to react if you were proactive.
But maybe that's what I enjoy. Maybe I enjoy that chaos.
It's not about what you enjoy, though. Because you clearly don't enjoy it because you're stressed after.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm cool as a cucumber.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, another pet peeve. What's another pet peeve?
You know, we should have
written these down. Another pet peeve. I don't need any support. I can definitely be. I can easily tell you. Another pet peeve is when you take too long to make decisions. Why? What's taking you so long?
Give me an example, because I could reverse Uno that one.
No, but I'm not talking about leisurely things.
No, but what?
No. Like you said, you had your time to talk. It's my time.
I want you to talk.
I have the floor. What I'm talking about is I take long in decisions that don't matter. You take long for decisions. I'll literally be like, okay, what do you think about us changing this? And you'll be like, let me come back to you in 3 working days. And then take 7 days. Then I'll have to ask you again.
I need an example, because I don't know what you're talking about.
You actually, come on.
Like what?
You take everything.
Help me to help you to understand.
No, you understand yourself. That's what you need to understand. You take so long to like just make, not all decisions, but I'm so fast. I'm like, that's probably why I'm so good at being reactive. It's like something happens, I'll be like, okay, cool, decision. And decision made. You're like, we need to factor in the factor 50. We need to factor in
Okay,
this, that,
no, hold on. Let me defend myself, because sometimes, your solution, yes, it's a solution, but what that solution does is create another problem, right? My thought process is, that solution, how many problems does it cause? Does it cause another problem? Like if let's say a cleaner has locked themselves out. Right?
I'm the best at
No, hold on. Wait, 1 second. 1 second.
I don't know. You'll be
terrible. 1
second.
second.
You'd be panicked.
1 second. No, because the cleaners lock themselves out of the accommodation.
Get your finger.
No, the cleaner has locked themselves out of the accommodation. Yeah. I wanted to put an emergency lockbox from time. Yeah, but every time I thought I got a window to do it, you were just uninterested or telling me that we gotta go. Why do we have to be up here so long? You don't need to go and do that.
Because you're always drilling. All you do is spend your time drilling.
No,
literally, all you do is hammer, you drill, and you screw drive. That's literally all you do. Them 3 things. You do nothing else.
Hey, that sounds like a compliment.
That's your only role within the business. We don't give you anything else. That's what you do.
Listen,
I'm actually
I'm
right
the tech guy as well.
I feel like
I'm the tech guy.
You don't have to prove anything to me.
No.
You don't have to prove anything to me.
But
you are who you are.
Because then what happens is, I know the solution to that is emergency lockbox. But for you, it's just something else.
Are you done? I'm telling you my pet peeve of you. I don't know what you're trying to. Cool. Anyways, can I reverse this? Because I feel like I know a pet peeve of yours.
Okay.
That is of me, basically. Okay, does that make sense?
Go on then. So you're calling out your own pet peeve.
I'm calling out something that you know.
You're calling out mine.
What you think.
I don't think.
What you think. I love that meme so much. I actually love it. I'm calling out what I think you might find as a pet peeve of me. And now I've forgotten it. Where was I going to go with it?
What you think? I don't know.
I had a really good one. Oh, when I am too nice and then I agree things that we haven't agreed.
Oh, do you know what? That one there. And do you know what? I think if that happens, I would rather not be there. The worst ones is when I'm there, I'm on the phone, like I'm doing something, and I just think to myself in the corner, I'm just like, what do you do? You know we can't do that. What are you talking about?
No, we can though.
No, yes, we can.
You prove time and time again that we can.
I know, I understand
and
that.
I believe in us. I stand for us.
Nah, because sometimes like
I'm
when I hear some stuff that you commit to, and I'm just like, nah, she didn't just sell my soul, fam.
No, but I'll be like, example, hi, yeah, of course we can do that. Sean will send that to you in 2 days.
No. You'll be like, Sean will have this on your desk by the end of the day. And I'm like,
you look like
but I've already got 5 other things that I need to do, and it's midday.
But you get it done. And for that, I know you're a good sport. For that, I'm proud of you.
No. See, that one there is when my time gets dished out without my consent. That's when
I do apologise. I'm getting better with it. I don't know if I'll ever stop, but I'm getting better.
Or
hold on, who's turn?
Or no, it's my turn.
Wow, you're going again for me? Okay.
Because another one is when you pack out your day with stuff, with so many things that you then start to pass them on to me, forgetting that I've also got my list.
No. Okay, let me speak on this. No. I have to clarify this. Let me tell you something. Because Sean's gonna try and act like I just par off my task to him, right? I actually you have the longer tasks, right? I'll be honest with that. You have the things that might take longer. You're the behind the scenes guy. You're the guy that no one. I don't want to
You didn't even believe that one.
Do you know what? I didn't want to start because I know people will come for me, right? People will take me seriously and come for me. Obviously, you're a valuable member of the team. But yeah, you do the things that are behind the scenes, that no one truly cares about. Is basically what I'm trying to say. You do the things behind the scenes, right, that are long, that take us long.
Yeah.
I do the things that are immediate. And with immediate things, you can imagine the urgent tasks that come in throughout the day.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm overwhelmed. So I have to pause it. Your deadline is not like my deadline.
Yeah.
And so when you complain that I've passed something that when I've got 15 things to do that are all urgent tasks, all need to be due by the same time, and I want to pass one of those on to you, you have a meltdown. You act like the end of the world is happening.
But hold on.
Just, gosh,
let me interject there. Let me interject there, because what happens is, not only do you pass things on to me, I like to know information.
Yeah, but you're not.
No, hold on.
You're not
you
clued
tell
up.
me.
I'm clued up on your
tell
stuff.
me to go and have a conversation with someone that you've been conversing for about a week.
Oh, is it not on the same platform that you have access to?
No, but that's
is it on the same platform you have access to?
Okay, so do you want me to monitor your conversations?
Is it? What are you talking about? It's on our same shared Instagram.
No,
what are you talking about? No. First of all, open your eyes. Number two, it's on the same platform. It's do you know another pet peeve? Let me tell you another pet peeve. Now he's given me two. Let me tell you another pet peeve. A pet peeve of mine, is Sean thinking I'm his PA. When was I the PA in the business? Sean will ask me something we both have access to, which is a clear example here. He's telling me that I've passed on information or asked him to speak to somebody who he has access to the conversation and chooses not to read it. He will ask me, Sean will be like, for example, if I will send him, if I ask you to go to Argos to pick up something, or you're on the way back and you're picking up something from Argos, the connection, the same thing that I ordered has gone to the same email we have access to. Sean will call me and be like, before he gets in there, do you know the collection code? Bro, it's literally on the email we both received at 12:59.
Yes. However,
why should I then screenshot that for you and send that to you by text?
But however, the reason why I asked that is because sometimes you do mad things, like you might order 3 different things. So
it's all going to come in the same collection.
No, hold on 1 second, because one time when you did that and I went and collected something from Argos, you was like, "But did you not collect the other thing?" And when I look back at where the collection code was, collection code came through 2 days ago. So I'm thinking, the reason why I'm asking you is because in your head...
But wouldn't you just type in Argos?
No. But the thing is, if I type in Argos, I'm going to...
You don't take initiative. And that's something you... That's what you need to work on that.
If I type in Argos, I'm going to collect the latest thing that's there. Right?
Why?
Because
you know what we need to get. But you know what we need to get for the properties.
No, but the thing again,
or do you not know because you need a PA to tell you?
Again.
That's my pet peeve.
It's because you're inner.
I'm sticking to it.
You're inner. That's why.
Don't even start with me here. Don't start with me here. Do not start with me here.
You like to know everything. So if you know everything, I'll put your mind to good use.
Well, that's got to stop because I'm actually not your PA. That's a heavy pet peeve of mine.
But even going back to your one where you're just dishing out tasks here, you will have a full blown conversation with someone. And just expect me to pick up. So yeah, you got to. Can you call this? Hold on. Can you call this guy in 10 minutes? I'm like, hold on. You want me to summarize a whole conversation that you've been having for a week in 10 minutes, so that I can carry on.
I can do it. Why can't you do it?
Okay, we will test it.
No, you can test. How many things have I taken over from you? And do you know what? Yeah, another thing is you don't even follow the script. You'll be given the script and you'll go off. When you did that with them lot, yes, yes, that's another pet peeve.
Which one?
You don't follow the script. What's his name? Oh, I can't name drop. At Padworth, the group that stayed for 3 months.
Yeah.
You went and told him information I did not tell you to tell him. I've already told him what to do with the situation that had happened, right? And you went and told him extra information. You added sauce to something that didn't need sauce. I already told you what you needed to say. So you can't even follow the script. So you can't even be trusted.
Guess what? He also asked me a question saying that I asked Cindy this and she didn't say anything.
How do you know I didn't say nothing? Did you come back and ask
I don't know. I don't know.
When it opened your trap.
I was resourceful.
You didn't open your trap. You weren't resourceful.
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna write a whole list.
I'm
a whole list of pet peeves.
Let me tell you something. I'm so informative that I know. You don't think I'm informative? Do you think you're informative?
No. Listen,
you're not
informative. Don't attack.
I am going to. I am going to. I have to protect myself, but no one else is going to protect me.
You're deflecting.
I know I'm informative.
No,
you should have come to me.
You're so informative, and you're a super successful businesswoman, and it's a pleasure to be part of your team.
I didn't see a jet button. You know the issue with our contract between each other is that both of us have to vote. We needed a third party so that we can vote you out. Because if we can't vote between ourselves.
I'm stuck here.
It's such a problem.
Anyway.
But other than that, I feel like I'm quite a good person to work with.
Yeah, you are. 100%.
You, on the other hand, replaceable like that. That.
Mm-hmm. You know you could not replace me at all.
What, because you do price lab?
No, listen, without me, there would be no foundation.
Okay, what do you bring to the table?
The foundation.
The foundation.
I'm the whole reason why the vehicle starts up.
No
I'm
way.
the whole reason.
You think you're the foundation? You're not the foundation.
I'm the whole reason why this vehicle has a push to start button. I'll tell you that.
No, I'm the one who brought us in.
You might drive a little bit reckless, but guess what? I put the fuel in the tank.
I'm confused about the analogy. The analogy is not aligning for me.
No,
it's not quite making sense.
Went over your head. Anyway, I think we're done with that. The tit for tat. Are you done?
Yeah. No.
You don't want to shake my hand?
No, not at all.
Why not?
Because you're wrong.
I've never once said you was wrong.
I know, because I'm not wrong. When am I ever wrong?
See, and
that's another pet peeve of mine. You telling me that I'm wrong. I'm never wrong. Like 98.9%, and like the rest, whatever percentage, is because God said we're not perfect. Do you know what I mean? We're aiming to be, but we're not perfect. Okay. But I am always right.
Okay.
And I think a pet peeve of mine is that you're always wrong.
Okay.
And you need to get with the program.
I think people know where how the narrative's going.
No, you are good. You are good. You are really good.
I know that. Come on. Anyway, so yeah, come to the end of that. So
is that all?
Yeah.
I have so much more to give.
You have so much more to give.
I have so much more to give.
Let us know if you want us to do another part 2 of pet peeves of each other.
You have so many.
I'm gonna write them down. Now.
You have you have to write mine down because I'm literally like, do you know what I mean? I honestly.
When there's so many floating and I just need to pick one.
No, I just have them rolling. Like I can just keep going.
Anyway, I'm finished.
You done with that? You done? Well, anyways, until next time.
Yes.
Your endings have been poor.
I know, it's terrible. We'll work.
You're supposed to round up. But when did your round up? Like, you used to round up before?
Yeah, but...
Give us something. Look in the camera. Give us something.
Stay in school. And don't do drugs.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.